We have decided that we are going to take apart the head. One reason is because we washed it out after removing the toilet, and it was leaking on the side, so that would not be good for when we decide to shower in here. And we are contemplating putting in a compost toilet, so we need to maybe reconfigure the bathroom, the head, to fit that toilet in there. So one of today's projects is tearing all of this out. Crack it.
What is in there?
It's up. Hooked up in there.
Something is...
There you go.
Yeah, but I can't.
Just don't crack it.
Should be able to clean those up and reuse them.
The head, I don't know how well you can see in here. It's a little dark, but everything's out of here. So all the walls are bare. We have a clean slate to work with. Try to redesign, measure, see how we can fit a compost toilet in here because they are typically bigger than your typical marine toilet. And this is the holding tank on the starboard side of the boat. We're not exactly sure how we're going to get this out. That's going to be a challenge because, as you can see, the tank is bigger than the opening, so which means we're going to have to cut somewhere. We'll figure that out, I guess, as we go. And this is the water tank on the port side. Once again, the water tank's bigger than the opening, so we are going to have to figure out how we're going to get this out, put a new one in. I'm definitely not using one that's 30 years old. It's real dirty down in here. Not real sure. It just seems like there's a lot of mud in some places, or I'm not real sure what it is. But this will all be cleaned out, all be repainted, all the hoses replaced, so none of this is staying. So what is the plan here?
Cut on the lines.
And that's going to get the tank out?
I hope.
And then how do we put it back?
Well, we will cross that bridge and once we can get under here and see what it is. There's wood stringers and frames all in here that are going to be cut out. I'm thinking to reinforce it with fiberglass along the borders and make one big piece of ply. And we'll move the glass bridge right to here. Make that a smaller compartment and this a larger one. stringers. So let's gear up. It's hitting in the saw blade. Try it again.
Removing the water tanks was much worse than removing the waste holding tank. This job was dusty, dirty, hot, sweaty. I could go on and on. This was a long afternoon, and this was about the midpoint of our day. We got the cuts completed, and the first tank on the starboard side is ready to be removed. However, the port side, that one didn't want to budge. That is on the starboard side. We have that tank out. And on the port side, we didn't apply the rule of measure twice, cut once. We thought we could eyeball it and get the tank out, but we came up short. We needed to make one more cut for the afternoon to be able to remove this tank. At this point, we were tired of the white plastic suits. We had given that up. We were just ready to finish the job and go home. This is the final cut of the day, and we were hoping that that tank was going to come out.
I can cut it off.